What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Today we are back with another video. I'm going to be doing a Q&A. Yes, we're bringing it back in the mighty year of 2025. But obviously a lot has happened since the last one. But I also wanted to do a little twist. Not only we're not doing it on Fortnite and we're doing it on Rematch, but we're also going to be getting a question from ChatGPT. Getting it to ask me some questions. I said it could be as personal, as difficult as it like. And honestly, hopefully I get to answer some difficult questions and ones I've never answered on the channel, and you get to find out stuff about me. And if this video obviously does well, I could do a part 2. But we're on the way to 600. Leave a like, subscribe. You know the gif, you know the jaff. Let's get into this. Lone Wolf, let's go. Nah, joking. First question. Kind of a crazy one to begin with, but I'll answer it. Have you ever had a girl on the channel and it is? And would you ever bring another one on? So the answer, so it's a two-part question, so I'll give you two answers. The answer is, to the first part, yes, I have. On one occasion, I have. If you didn't know, last October, November, I met a girl, and she was like a good friend of mine at the time. She was very supportive of the channel. I did mention her in videos before, but a girl called Angelica. We did videos on Fortnite, Roblox, and Trivial Pursuit. I was going to do probably way more, but obviously things fell apart. We kind of went our separate ways, and because of that, we don't no longer make videos with each other. And as well as that, it kind of I was hurt a lot from that, doing that, and because of that, I can't really rewatch the videos now without, you know, getting upset. But the videos are still up, don't get me wrong, because those are good videos, but it did not age well. But for the second part, will I ever do one again? The answer is probably not. I'll only do it if they want to do it or be a part of a video. But I think I learned from the Angelica situation that I kind of want to keep it more private, which I probably should have done. It only took me a year to realise that. But yeah, I probably keep it more private, or I'll probably wait till obviously we've like a while in, before obviously, because you need to realise as well, me obviously letting her be a part of videos, the risk is obviously people will know who she is, and people could be like rude, people could be horrible, and I don't want her getting that, or anyone getting like that certain exposure. So obviously that is a risk to do it, and because of that, I don't want to obviously force anyone to do it. I'll only do it if they're 100% comfortable of being in it and want to do it. I was just lucky that she was obviously supportive of the channel at the time. Sorry, I probably waffled a long time about that one, but we'll get on to the next one. What is the worst video that you've been a part of, or that you've made? I don't know. The one, okay, I haven't made a video that I've hated, mainly because I learned my lesson from last year that if I make any videos, it's going to be ones that I like. But I think the one that stands out to me would be probably the one I did with Iggy Travels. No offense to Iggy Travels, good content creator, by the way. If you don't know, he's a travel content creator. But we did a video where we did the Radlet review, and it was a kind of a shit show of a video, because we did it with another content creator who we don't like. And to be honest, I think Iggy knows it's probably the worst video that we've done together. And that's why I don't think he'll take that much offense to it, because he obviously as himself kind of didn't like the video. Even the video did decent. We both disliked the video, and even when we did the video where we ranked all the videos we've done together, that ended up being bottom of the list. So hopefully, Iggy, if you're watching this, don't take offense to what I said, because don't get me wrong, I've enjoyed the videos I've done with you, and I do recommend people to subscribe to him. Not Wow Wills though. Screw Wow Wills. Yeah. But Well, similar question to the last one, but who's the worst person that's been on your channel or collab with? I think I've already answered this. Wow, Wills. Just because I don't like the guy, man. He's so weird. He's actually a creep. He's older than me as well. Like by a year. He's a year older than me, and he's such a weird. If you don't know what he does, he's known for cars. And the funny story about him, his parents thought I was going to beat him up. His parents thought I was going to jump him. By the way, me, guys. They thought I was planning to get him beaten up. You can just tell how stupid I is. But yeah, that's my answer to that question. Honestly, I don't care if I chat shit about him because what is he gonna do? Like realistically, my best mate beat him in a boxing fight, so he can't do anything. Yeah. Anyways, still another long rant, but next one, more of a positive note, is who's your favorite person to make videos with? Obviously, if I don't know, obviously I think anytime I make a video of Ethan, it normally ends up being well because I banter. I think last year I'd probably say I would have said Iggy Travels because he's probably the person I made videos with the most. For my channel and his channel, but I don't really make videos of him anymore, and with that I'm not really going to say him. No offense, Iggy. Obviously when we did make videos, great, but we don't really make videos anymore, so I can't really put you in that answer. I think Ethan probably is. Don't get me wrong, Bossberg the Joker, great guy, he did help me with 500 subs, and I still make videos with him to this day. But I think just because me and Ethan's been OG and we've known each other for ages, I think that's probably makes more sense, you know what I mean? And the thing is, what you need to realise is, when I make... Actually, wait, no. I'm not going to say that yet. I'll say it if it comes up later to a question that's related to what I was going to say then. Okay. Interesting question here, which I've never answered before. So this is going to be very interesting, but has you doing YouTube affected any friendships / relationships? I don't know. Not necessarily because of YouTube. I've never really had an old argument or falling out because of YouTube. Obviously, we've had disagreements on certain videos. For example, me and Iggy's had multiple disagreements over videos that I've done on his channel. But nothing ever really serious. I have lost friends whilst me doing YouTube, but not because of YouTube, and that's two different things before anyone says they're the same. But nothing directly caused it from YouTube. Like the thing is, if I don't make videos that certain people are used to make videos of, it's mainly because of one or two things. Number one is that they're busy and they don't really have time to be in videos, which is understandable. Or number two, it's because mainly I have a falling out, or I don't like the person that has appeared in that video, and there are multiple people who I'd put under that bracket. But yeah, like any person I don't make videos with today is mainly because of more of them than me. But don't get me wrong, there's certain people that I would like to have on videos, but because of the way they are, I don't really want to now. But like, yeah. So yeah. Next one is pretty interesting. It's if your YouTube channel got deleted tomorrow, let's say, what would you be doing now or then? What would I be doing if my channel got deleted tomorrow? Not really much would change. I think obviously the fact I'd miss obviously content creation itself. Obviously as well, all the videos, the legacy would be awful, but nothing much would change. I'd still live my life day to day because like I said, I take YouTube as a hobby, but nothing much would change. I'd still be living my life as happy as me. So that would probably be the answer. I don't know if it's a good one, but it's not going to be like my life will be over. Plus, if I do still like content creation, I've still got TikTok, I've still got Instagram, so like, you know, it's fine, which is good. Next one is the game that, what's a game you've done on the channel that you've hated? Wow, throwing shade at video games. Now, we went from throwing shade at people to throwing shade at video games, but I've never hated a game. I obviously had my issue with Fortnite, but I'd still make videos on that game, so probably not Fortnite. I think Roblox fell off, but I don't have an issue with Roblox. It is difficult to make videos on Roblox because console and Roblox is so difficult. I'd say probably the Avengers game or the Hogwarts Legacy, because those are two games that I did not finish, because I just didn't like them. Because of how the potential they had just to be that disappointing, yeah. Yeah, that's just my honest opinion, though. Ooh, next question is, what is your greatest fear? Obviously, me saying this might just expose what it is. Truthfully, I'm gonna be honest. I have no reason to lie. I can't really think of one. I think if I could, I would say it right now. But I think just going on like transport, like the planes and on like boats, like those kind of, mainly because the movies, they kind of leave me on like edge a bit, like I'm a bit on the edge every time I go on like a plane or thing, just because of like movies and like all the possibilities of things going wrong, like natural disasters and stuff. Is mainly the reason why I kind of get a bit worried when getting on public transport, like planes and stuff. But apart from that, I'd probably say heights as well. I don't want to say like horror movies because that's kind of basic. Everyone would say horror movies, but apart from that, I can't really think of any. Like, I'm not scared of spiders. I'm not scared of like insects. Any insects. I'm not scared of the dark anymore. Don't worry, I'm not 5. But yeah, I'll probably say that, going on public transport. My bad. And to be honest, there's not really one that you can like go, oh, like someone's gonna bring in tomorrow and try and scare me. Well, unless they say like, oh, we're gonna go on the plane tomorrow. But I say that, but at the same time, I have been on the plane by myself before, so I don't know really how right that is for me to say that is my greatest. I don't know. Honestly, that's probably the best answer you'll get with me from that question. Who is the most listened to artist on Spotify? Eminem, I'd say. I think he is the best rapper of all time, and best rap artist. I think my favorite artist ever. Like I used to love Post Malone. I kind of think since he went country, I can't really listen to his new stuff, but I like his old stuff that I can still vibe to. Travis Scott as well, it's great. Kanye, I can't really play it. Same with Post Malone, I can't really listen to his new stuff, only his old stuff. I think Eminem's consistent, which I like. I don't really like Drake. Kendrick, it's kind of not like, I'm not really a Kendrick fan. I can listen to his like best songs and like them, but like kind of his newer stuff is more what I'm a fan of, like the like from the GNX album. But obviously Weekend I think is amazing as well. I think him, Juice WRLD and Eminem are my top 3 artists on Spotify right now. Which I'll find out probably end of the year when they do like the Spotify recap. I'll be surprised if it isn't, but I predict my top 5 would be Post Malone, Weekend, Eminem, Juice WRLD, and Travis Scott. If it's not, I'll be surprised. But anyways, I need to stop waffling about music because I'm not a music guy. Next question is, have you ever thought about starting a second channel? And if so, what would it be on? The answer is no, and main reason is it's hard enough recording videos of this channel. I think making a second channel would be even more difficult. But if I did magically was able to make a second channel, I'd probably make it more IRL stuff based, and maybe more sports like football and boxing. I don't know. That's just an idea. But like I said, I'm not really thinking about doing a second channel. What was the greatest achievement that you've got from doing YouTube? Probably hitting 500 subs. I don't think really there's been a feeling or an achievement better than that since like of me doing YouTube. I can't really think of it, but mainly because I've been on that goal for like years, and it was the fact that I didn't actually think I'd get 500 subs, and I said like 450 or whatever, however much I was on. But that's just probably the main one. But I know it might be recency bias, but that's probably what I'd say is my biggest, my personal biggest achievement from doing YouTube. Huh. Oh, another one. When did you get into GCSE? Funnily enough, guys. Okay, I don't think I've ever said this on videos, but when I did the Q&A, the original Q&A, I said something that really pissed off my whole school. I said, when people asked me, what did I get in my mocks? I joked and said I got all grade 9s. I said it as a joke. But people were pissed, being like, no, you didn't. But the joke was I failed everything during that mocks. And the joke was I said I got a 9 because obviously 9 is the highest grade you can get in the UK. Obviously, I know America is like A's and whatever. But to answer your question, I passed 7 out of 9. I know it's 10 in the UK, GCSE, because science counts at 2, but honestly, science, I'll just say it's 1, so it's 7 out of 9. I passed English and maths. Highest grades I got were 5s in 3 of the subjects, which are English, history, and RE. Lowest I got was a 2 in my geography, and the only 2 I failed was geography and Spanish. Yeah, which is crazy since I'm half Spanish. Don't ask me how that works, because honestly I don't know. Yeah. Oh god. Next question is, what's something you would say if you could talk to your past self? What would you say? If it's if I don't know if it's regarding YouTube or just life in general. I think something I can relate to both. Or if it's YouTube advice, I'd say mainly focus on content you enjoy. I'd say if it's based on real life advice, just don't really care what other people say. People hate for no reason. They aren't good people anyways. You can always just be yourself and always be kind to others, even how rude they could be to you. Is the advice I'd personally give. And it's probably the same applies to you watching this video at home. Yeah. If there's a video you could film tomorrow that you want to, any video you can film tomorrow, what video would it be and why? I think vlogging me going to a football/boxing event would be so sick. Like, if I vlogged the Usyk fight, that would have been amazing. That will probably be the best video I've ever done ever. But obviously the issue with that is there's a lot that goes into it, and like, I obviously take pictures when I'm at these events, but like, I kind of like being in the moment. So that's why I never really like record like stuff. Like, I probably record like 1 to 2 videos when I'm there, but yeah. What's a hobby that you do outside of YouTube? Photography. I think that's pretty obvious. Photography. Well, I don't know actually if it's obvious. I don't think I've ever said it, but photography is probably what I'd say because I just enjoy doing it, and that's just my honest opinion. So yeah. I got another question, which kind of interests me. He said, I got asked, out of the following YouTubers. Oh god, here we go. Out of Wow Wheels UK. Okay, that's a great start. Iggy Travels, Botsburg the Joker, Jula YT, and Minicrack. What YouTuber was the best to work with / is the best content creator out of those? If you don't know, they're all content creators. Should I rank them based on who was best to work with, and then I'll rank them based on actual YouTubers themselves. Okay, so based on who I personally enjoyed working with the most, if I had to do it in order from, I'll do best to worst. I think I'll go Iggy Travels, would be second. I think I think it'll be Bots Bugs the Joker's top. I'd favour the worst. Then it'll probably be Iggy Travels. Then it'll go Mini Crack. Then it'll go Jeweler YT. And then it'll go Wow Wheels. Wow Wheels probably being the worst. And then as YouTubers, I'd probably say, well, Bots Bug the Joker. No offense, you're great at the YouTube shorts, but that's mainly it. You've only had one video, so I'm gonna probably put you fifth. Wow Wheels I'll put fourth. Yeah. You need to do better, Bots Bug the Joker. If you can't have Wow Wheels above you. Third, I'd probably say is Iggy Travels. No offense to Iggy, but I think then second would be Jeweler YT, because he's like his editing is great, and then I think first is probably Mini Crack, just because of the fact that he's obviously got the most subs and he's got like 2K, which is crazy. And he's still consistent to this day, so that I'd probably do that order. Which is, if I had to put myself on that list, I'd put myself top. Come on. The name Epicalexplays is, first of all, very iconic, and like videos wise, I do anything, so like it's a good form content. But yeah, you know what? We're gonna end it there. That is probably my list. That was all the questions I got from today. Hope you enjoyed. If this video does well, I will do a part 2. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into I'm gonna be peacing out, so bye.